everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. 1 down, 2 to go. If you didn't hear in the last video, I'm recording a bunch all at once because I think that'll make it easier on me. So, now, we're gonna go talk to Janice. And see what she knows about some task we have about history I've forgotten already because I'm a silly goofball. And also, she has more information from last time that we don't. Is that what she looked like? She looks like a young man.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Alright. By the way, I've talked to Everett, Claire. You have? She smiles carefully. And how did you like Mr. Everett? No. He's not a hero. Okay, I don't want to do that either. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job. Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise. I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt worm myself. There's a pause. However, if you felt like passing some information. How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear other person's takes? It's only natural. We would only be, she smiles, gossiping. I try really hard not to gossip. I used to be really bad about gossiping about every little thing, and honestly, it just makes me feel bad about myself. Why would I do that to anybody around me? Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things. No. Well, he asked me to deliver an envelope. Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual, she thinks. Where did he have you deliver it? A nameless settlement down the coast nearby. Ah, yes, I've been meaning to go there. She looks over the bay. He wants to build a youth center here for the children of Martinez. A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it? Her eyes run across the water remorsefully. Go ahead, help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. So you're sad you can't buy the place? Yes, I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village. She's more defensive about it than usual. Full of ghosts and ancient memories, she smiles. Has this errant yielded you any information? I'd rather talk to you about something else. He asked me to open a door. A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM? She waves her hand. Don't answer that. I actually lied that I opened the door and I didn't really do it. Stupendous. She takes a little bow, pulling one on the old worm. Commendably done. And did this trick yield anything interesting? I assume it was necessary for the case. The Union's militant wing organized the lynching. Everett says the Wild Pines sent mercenaries after the Union, and now one's dead. Everett asked the Union militant wing to fully cooperate with the investigation. He didn't seem all that worried about the whole conflict that's developing. Everett says Wild Pines sends mercenaries after the Union, and now one's dead. The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you in great detail about the mistakes my side made, and of course I accept them completely. I just hope you don't share Everett's view on things. After all, as he said, one's dead now. The Pines certainly hasn't killed any of theirs. Let's keep it that way, she means to add, but then doesn't. The Union's militant wing organized the lynching. Yes, she leans slightly closer. That's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys, they're called. A crooked smile returns to her face. I find the name rather amusing, honestly. Everett asked the Union's militant wing to fully cooperate in the investigation. How benevolent. She thinks for a second. Hopefully that'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already. I have a reason to believe the lynching was a cover-up. Oh my, very interesting. So the militant wing is protecting one of their own. Her mind races to the conclusion that most benefits her interests. That doesn't mean she's wrong, though. It looks like you may untie this knot yet. Her eyes smile and a tingle runs down your spine. There's something in you that really likes the way she's looking at you just now. That's weird. He didn't seem all worried about the whole conflict He didn't seem all that worried about the whole conflict that's developing. I wouldn't have taken Everett for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress? No, it was more like he wanted things to get worse, in secret, of course. Real alone, he seems very sure of his ability to keep things in control. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. I think he wants things to escalate. Or he wants you and me to believe he wants to go to war. Maybe he was manipulating me. I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for laying this information to me. Have I underestimated the Union's ferocity? She has to ask herself by now. That's all I've got to say. What you've said is quite enough. You have given me a lot to consider and maybe have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating. I'd rather talk to you about something else for now, if you don't mind. Of course, Detective. She simmers down. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? Do you know something about these tattoos? Show her the photo. That's the man who was killed. She almost takes the photo, but then stops. I'm afraid this is the discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. So you do know something about the tattoos. Better not to tie the forestay to the backstay on this one. I hope there is something else I can help with. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What we do, I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a gigantic undertaking. There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent. So what do they do? The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. I burped. She points to the small dots on the horizon. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. Then to the east toward the harbor, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil, and gas exploration, offshore platforms. The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself. Centuries ago, the king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain. Where are the other Indo-tribes? Saint Baptiste, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star. You're in good company, it seems. Why, thank you. She does not register the real meaning of the remark. How much money does Wild Pines have? I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue. Wow. Excuse me, splashing sound, that scared me. 20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 27,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments. A wave hits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance. Oh, that's why the splashy waves happened. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility. Where does Wild Pines get all these billions? They started as an exploration and cargo fleet, conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulity and Isolas. 2,500 years ago, that's a long time ago. 250 years ago, when Pines' ship explored the South Seas and charted Lone Montang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it. Probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly. You know more than you let on. She takes a sip and looks you over afresh. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo-tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that. What does such a huge system want with a place like this? You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, she gives you a little smile, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? 8% of all cargo in the world. That's quite the endeavor indeed. I got a thought. She nods forcefully. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up what all the thoughts do so I can figure out which ones I actually want. And so I don't have to play a guessing game of spending skill points and stuff like that. I'm leaning over out of frame. Good for me. She nods forcefully. There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen. With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone. You're on a boat. Why, yes, I am. She looks at the deck under her feet, green and white sails fluttering overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Of course there are. She looks around. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? What do you mean, archipelago? I mean, we're on Lake... Does that say Caillou? Are we not? She raises her brow. Technically, the neighboring Ozone... And Face à la Mer? Or Face à la Mer, maybe? I don't know. Island groups are archipelagos, while Lake Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass. The fourth largest island in the world is not an archipelago. I thought Lake Caillou was one big island. I got experience, yay. Okay, she gives you a crooked smile. If you want to get technical, the point is we're all on islands here. And the sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike. I still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kinema motor carriage either. She's referring to Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage. That's not mine, it belongs to my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. No matter whose it is, a motor carriage is just a tool. You need it to do your job as I do mine. It's just a means of getting where you need to go. Kim, come back, I miss you. You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich. Why? Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down. I don't want to do that. Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work to do. Have it your way. Alright. Never mind about the boat. That's all for now. Drama. Wow, so someone's been a little boring. What? Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown. I like brown. Brown is my favorite color, you dick. Of course you do. And maybe some black shoes or a pristine white shirt to go with that. It's official. My lord's Copo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax. This will be my Copo type? I want to opt in, whatever it is. I want to know. Why not? Send out the telefax then. I'm not ashamed. Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic. What is it? Regular law office. Nothing funky. Alright, cool, whatever. I don't really care. I'll look up the thing later with the thing, and I don't know why you're popping up. Wait, but I do want to look at this. Well, these are time sensitive, or are they come back another time? Oh, after, like late at night after Kim goes to bed, right? Oh. Oh, I need to find 20? I have 20. I just won't spend any more money. Cool. There's something she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with your badge to hear it. Or perhaps, if you did her a favor, she could waive off the formality. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows. Well, I did kind of do her a favor, right?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Wild Pines, Strike at the Harbor, Missing Badge. Well, none of these are lynching info. Alright, so maybe later. What do I need to do to make this happen? I guess I'll just stumble across it sometime. I want to explore the sacred passages. Wait, I have a crowbar. Can I use that? Can I use the crowbar to get in now? I also want to keep checking the pawn shop to see if that he maybe has like, give me this little bubble. No? Ugh. If he has another ball I can buy for these old guys. So let's do that real quick. Check the pawn shop. Hopefully it's not more than $4 because I don't have that kind of muns. I have an itch in my ear and it's making me shiver. Then what? What after that?
Hello again. How can I help you?
Have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the citizens? Okay, by the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the citizens militia? Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back. Are you kidding me? Earlier today? That means yesterday I could have bought my gun back? This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you'd met before. Oh god. Wait, I sold my gun? You're adamant about getting rid of it, officer. He hesitates, said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revisual Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long, off the charts photon emissions, the unhealthy kind. Was the buyer a policeman too? She didn't seem like a policeman, though she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and her. Truth be told, she was terrifying. You gotta help me find her. I wish I could help with that, officer, but I don't know where she was from or where she was going. Have any idea where I can find this buyer? My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she's coming from or where she went. A needle in a haystack. There's nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everett wasn't lying and the Union can track her down in time. I have people from Everett Clare's Union come here to track the gun. Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here asking for all sorts of things. Wait, then it might be true, Everett's claims. People as oleaginous as Everett seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful. At least I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else. Damn it. Fuck, do you think it was Cuno's girlfriend? Ugh. Do you have any stuff here I can buy? Where did you get this? It was brought to me by an altered. The light's buzzing resembles the purr of a cat. It seems very much at home here. I don't care. I want... Oh, duh. I want a bull. No, I don't want that. Oh, wait, there's other dialogue options. Spec the knights on horseback. Big men on big horses. Whatever, I don't really care. Oh, look, I got experience. That's cool. Do I get experience for all of them? The old guy who was playing Petanik. That they do. The uniforms are precisely the same. Even have the same shape medals pinned to their chests. Point at the blue figurines. What exactly are these? Oh. Inspect the figures in rags. Set of soldiers. Is it meant to look... Are these even soldiers? Probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes. Men behind the glass, yes, there are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. And there are parties. If you want to read it, feel free to browse. I don't care. Meant to give people hope. The contrast is meant to be disheartening as it ought to be. It's impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Whose bitch it made me? I cannot comment. Damn it, I was hoping if we talked about that he looks like the guy playing the game.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Believe. I don't want this. I don't want that. Leave me alone. I have booze if I wanted to get electrochemistrized. Man, this sucks! Could we have bought it yesterday? Maybe we didn't have enough money? Even if we had asked about it? Wait, did we ask about it? I don't know, it's been so long. I've been playing this game for like 9 hours. Over the course of 2 months. A month and a half. Alright, let's go. What were we gonna do after that? Oh, right. We're gonna go try to force the door open in here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, crap. We probably should talk to... Let's talk to Cuno's girlfriend first while we remember, because we'll probably forget otherwise. She's on the outside of the fence, right? We have to go around to talk to her. Do we have to go all the way around? All the way around is very far. We probably do. I don't want to talk to Cuno. He's annoying. But I think I actually have a quest that makes me talk to him.
Cuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Cuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Cuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Yeah, they're
You
behind
don't
the
want to
fence.
fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence. Wait.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Talk to
Murder
me.
was the case they gave me.
She has almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What is this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face! You got something? Talk to me!
I don't want to talk to you, Cuno. You're so loud. So it's a girl. Interesting. That's so rude.
Necromancer, pig! That shit was dark! Going in there like that! Brutal shit! Tell me! Cuno dies? You're gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Cuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets! Gonna look like a fucking porcupine!
Let's talk about your shack again. The fuck do you want with it? What was with the pig head? Oh, that. He picks a bit of dirt from his fingernail. Cuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Cuno demo tape. That's kind of funny. Cool pig head. I liked it. Got one too. This one. Points to head. Is shit. He looks confused. What is this shit? Fucking on yourself? This is a weird level of shit. Cuno doesn't go there. Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this? Well played. No one saw that coming. What's that tube of magnesolum, Cuno? It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything? He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked him what it was. You could use some. What? What does that mean? How did I... I'm confused by that. It's magnesium, right? Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Cuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you can use a barrel. Don't teach him, Cuno. He's gonna use it against you. Okay. I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time. He looks at you, eyes bulging. You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything, like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo. Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD, and you're gonna fucking die. Well, I've heard enough of this. Can I... What do I get if I manage this? Yeah, figured. I wasn't super into it. What's going on? He's an ungovernable youth at your crime scene throwing around incendiary language, trying to push your buttons. Like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel... Wait, like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden urge of self-pity coming on. Oh, I've tried this before, haven't I? All kinds of things, throwing stones. Want to help the RC bust a murderer? Fuck no, he bursts out laughing. What are you, fucking mentally handicapped? Cuno, they've almost made you a snitch now. Ease off, see. Cuno always takes the bullet over the hammer. He nods big boy style, incredibly proud of himself. He'd rather die than work with the justice system. Okay, I'm off. Cuno doesn't fucking care. Such a brat. Composure, hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched. So there's a lack of magnesium in me. Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream. So I need to mag it sideways? What does that mean? So I need to mag it up. You need to get so magged up. You probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already, and the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium. So you're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form? Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to ascend the carbon barrier, go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system. Yeah, I'm sure that is exactly how that's gonna go. But okay. Alright, now that we didn't get anywhere with Cuno, again, like always. Let's go fucking try this blue door, because Joyce was also a bust. Bust. Can we get something to go well, please, this episode? That'd be nice. Do we have to wait until the cook's not here before I can bust open this door? Oops. Push the door. Try to push the door. I can't use my thingy on it? Dang it, really? Oh, shit, touch the door. Old callback paint, whatever, don't care. Alright. Nope, that didn't work. Dang it. Alright, what now? What now? There's so much things to do. I wonder if I go behind the fence, Cuno's girlfriend won't immediately, like, flip. Alright, find Morel, the cryptozoologist. Well, I can't do that today. Prove my authority, huh? How do I do that? Where's the rest of the armor? Well, maybe we can talk to... What? Ask him about the body first? Didn't I already do that? Fuck. Okay, let's go back to Cuno, even though he gives me a headache trying to talk to him. But maybe he can help with the armor situation. Or the lack thereof. Starting to get tired. It's 1 AM. Fuck. I can do this. Recording multiple episodes. I got this. Alright, Cuno, you little bitch.
Fuck, does Cuno okay?
I want to discuss the body with you again. Where's the rest of his armor? Cuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. How come? That fuck imp had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. A mutant? Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. He drills his temples with his fingers in some strange, aggressive gesture. Cuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Cuno threw that shit away. What do you mean you threw it away? Cuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. He performed a kick off the imaginary helmet. Cuno kicked that shit into the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Cuno. You threw it into the sea. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Cuno, he repeats. Cuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Cuno's a fucking monk. You want to fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustache union fuck the jolly troubadour shit at the gates. What do you mean, troubadour? Troubadour? Whatever. Yeah, cock and boots. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. Yes, you met him at the gates, the one with the boots and the jolly smile. You mean Manana? Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows, trying to catch a peep at Cuno's armor. Curious, my liege. Why did Cuno feed you this information? And you're just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Cuno? Yeah, Cuno's doing charity today. Cuno Day. Cuno feels sorry for you, loser pig. Cuno's doing pity now. Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or maybe paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire. There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that? Fuck you talked about? What is this contusion shit? He grabs his head like it's all suddenly hurting. He says you're stupid, Cuno. They want to make you stupid again. A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks of stone left on the corpse. Oh, did Cuno make your shit sniffing harder? Ew. Obstruction of shit sniffing? He lets go of his head, suddenly feeling better. This is Cuno's kingdom. Cuno fucking rules here. We'll talk later. I'm done being around you. Alright, to mañana. Can I zoom out more? Why was I so zoomed in? Oh, are there more people here than there were before? I just don't remember that guy up on the truck. Alright, go talk to Manana. You're so slow.
So,
okay.
how'd you like our harbor?
So he stares at you with his hazy eyes. How'd you like our harbor? You've been in there, he means. Talk to the boss man, too, probably. La Harbor... Oh. Whatever. Not approvingly. But it's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. Right, you talk to the boss eye to eye, like men of the plain. You have any more questions, I'm set to talk. Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys? Los Hardys? He smiles. They're an independent militant group. A bit too strong, but it comes with a responsibility. They're sort of like you, preserve the rule of law and all that, except it's Everard's law. He takes a swig from his flask, but really, they're just like you. Cuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor. Heh, he smiles. The little boy, did good on his promise. His promise? To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words, not mine. What happened? I was asked to look into the armor situation. Official Union probe, you know, track it down, see who took it. Did you? At first, I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can defeat the strike. Buy us a few more days into the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He got his eyes everywhere. The cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Served me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped the probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble, he smiles. One bad move is all it takes. So Cuno used us to what? Scare you? It's a minor nuisance. It's all good. He contemplates taking a swig from his flask. The probe into the armor. What did you learn? I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor. Okay, anything else? Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. What sort of technical stuff? I did some research into the armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library, he explains with a wry smile. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off. How then? In parts, 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy I last saw, too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing, the gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Militia? Militia? Militia sounds right, doesn't it? The other stuff sounds like I'm trying too hard. 4 pieces armor up for grabs then, but I already sent the boots away. The jolly man shrugs. I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least. Hold up, 4 pieces. Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the legs? The leggings? Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. He gives you a jolly shrug. Forget about them. I did. Actually, I may have better things to do too. Nice! The mustache man nods in approval. From what I learned, it was a very heavy, boring set of armor. Thank you for the cooperation, sir. No problem. He finally takes a swig from his flask. If you see that kid, thank him for calling me mañana. Thank him for showing me the way. Good talking to you. Gotta run. Okay, so let's go talk to Cuno again. Again, I guess, right? I don't know, it feels like if somebody's gonna talk about being such a badass, he'd at least not lie, right? I don't think there's anything badass about a liar. I think it's just cowardly. But maybe that's just me being dramatic. I do my very best not to lie. I mean, sometimes I do. Because I'm a coward. Like, if I don't feel like going to a public event because it makes me super anxious and I'd rather not, and I'll be sick for a couple days if I do. I'll just say I'm busy instead of
Does Cuno care?
try not to hurt somebody's feelings. I talked to Mignana about the armor. So? He raises his eyebrows. Yawn. Projecting aggressive indifference. He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him. Yeah, so? He doesn't understand. Cuno did sick the pigs on him. Cuno's a man of his word. Cuno's that your fat ass running around like Jello. Cuno's not a man of his word if he's lying. Look, pig, he's suddenly all business. Cuno sent you to rough some people up. Cuno played you, that happened. Now you and Cuno should move on. Well, remember this, Cuno. I will remember this, Cuno. You got fucked, he repeats. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're not going to remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, griefing the Cuno. Of course you're going to remember this. I add words where there aren't any. Surprise! After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Cuno's face. Yeah, real interesting. Well, that sucked. Alright, now what? Where did it go? Oh. Well, I guess I can't find the armor then, huh? Well. Wait, is it? No, I guess we can't find the armor then. No? Well, That sucks. My bad, no? I guess I completed it. Yeah. Alright, whatever. It'll end. Okay. Well, now what? I mean, we managed to accomplish one thing, but I want to accomplish something worthwhile. We're okay. Working firearm. Ask around about the meeting. Run the number on the victim's armor. Improve authority. Well, I guess we could go talk to Titus. Go read up on cockatoos. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's go. Joyce knows something about the tattoo, but it didn't update the task, did it? Wait. Yeah. So I can ask more people. Oh my god, run, stupid. Wait, let's talk to this guy. Maybe he knows. He was a nice, chill guy, right?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Tell me more about the strike. It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out. Going on a strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two. What's the union demanding? Some pretty wild stuff, I hear, like a giant new power crane and half the company. I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. What do you think the company wants? Oh, I heard there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up, precise demands, and so on. They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. He makes a ka-ching sound. He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side, that's for sure. Anything else I should know? Anything else, he thinks. Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us to do. All of us do. All of who? Us lorry drivers. Communers? A few still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high or laid. He smiles awkwardly. Not that I blame them, really. Not you. Not my thing. Jason, transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now, thinking, reflecting, observing. He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath the cool exterior. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get this. Empty, formidable. What do you see in his eyes? Yeah, that's okay. Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter. Well, we failed, so like... My man, I want to know about your soul. Man, you look sad. What's going on with you? I'm okay, man. Just... The jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretches on the frames, and the dull engines off. The man recedes into his daze of words. Maybe the full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong. Alright, leave. I'll see into his eyes later. Wait, how do I get this little green bobbin? Give me the green bobbin. Bold slogan. So there's nobody over here, right? How do I get the bobble? Maybe I should look it up. I don't want to look it up now because I'm not going to remember to come and edit it out, probably. I want to ask around just about this tattoo, but who do I ask? Well, maybe these guys would know. Oh wait, nope, over here. I didn't find you a bull, but can I talk to you about something else?
Oh, I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
I'm glad you like your sandwich, man.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Renee, it's the little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Jam. That's the sound of a meeting, I guess.
Oh, hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man? Let me think. He looks at the clouds wistfully. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week, but that's all I really know. Really? You know absolutely nothing? No, I'm sorry, and I really would like to assist, he admits, smiling apologetically. You're a good guy, officer, I can see that. Thanks, man. Then help him, you wimp. Reproach fills his eyes. You were plenty of shoulder with the gouache? Caviar in the Union. Someone must know something. He means caviar socialists. I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. His cheeks turn red. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that. Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here. Maybe that's what people do with their time. I don't know how people, like... What do people do with their time if they don't, like, read books or play games? You know what I mean? What is that? What is there to do with your time? I'm genuinely curious. Sounds a bit like you're holding back. I'm not, he assures you. I'm not even annoyed. Of course he's holding back. The carabiner crosses his arms. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly. That's gross. Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, Renee? His eyes are furious. I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Everett. How do you know Everett? Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers, he says solemnly. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium. What do you know about history? The carabiner snaps at Gaston. You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later. Then it had already moved on. You don't know history. The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid, and alone, like... The A's in there twice. Like a cracking marble statue. I have to sneeze so bad. This is the sneeze coming back to haunt me from earlier. Was that last episode? Probably, right? Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. Ugh. What a break, the jolly man declares with a sigh. The officer was addressing me, not you, Capitaine. Capitaine? Maybe? Where are we? Where are we? What a joyous way of putting it. Are you a Union member? Oh, where were we? I read it wrong twice. How did I do that? Oh, his cheeks turned red again. In many ways, yes, like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Everett, Edgar, and the older DeBargers all know me. So you're not an actual member? Not in the technical sense. His eyes fixed on the bulls in the crater. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Everett keeps me on the payroll, just for little things. So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's big deal in the Union, and now the illusion is disintegrating before your and Renee's eyes. He doesn't know anything, because no one tells him anything. He's an outsider. Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He frowns. He's a weather vane? Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I always thought it was weather vane. Maybe because I've never seen the word written down before. Huh. Or maybe it's pronounced weather vane, but that wouldn't make any sense why it wouldn't be pronounced feather vane. Whatever. You learn something every day. I hate the socialist rabble, he continues, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already. Why was I just reading like this? That's so weird. What are the little things you do for Everett? Writing, work mostly. He smiles. Occasionally he needs something written, and I have a way with words, people say. What kind of things do you write for him? Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers about Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Everett and I have these long talks where where he tells his little penman exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself. I do little things for avert myself. Nothing wrong with that. Let's stay on track here, guys. On the union track? Hey, if you're a socialist, I don't know what that means. The old man starts laughing. I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics are not really something I involve myself with, officer. Wait, how can you write those papers pieces if you're not political? But you need to believe in something. Freedom, the people, Viva Chole, even money. I believe everyone has the right to think and do whatever they want, even if it's nothing at all. I'm very adaptable. Mon Dieu, the carabiner closes his eyes like he's never going to open them again. Thanks, that's all for now. Thank you, officer, he nods, smiling wide. For a consummate professional, you'll have this case... That's weird. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time. I want to ask you about the union again. Looks delicious. Can I have a bite of that? Leave for now. I don't want to talk about the sandwich. You.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Where do I find one, damn it? You seem to be playing in a crater. Yes, the man nods. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Do you know what created it? I do, he nods, straightening his back. Fire from heavy artillery. Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why? Why what? Why was heavy artillery used? Because that's what happened when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. Use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Maybe we do this history lesson later. Fine, the carabiner replies sharply. What do you want to know then? Nothing. I just wanted to know about the picture, damn it. And why did you autosave? Has it just been that long? I'm starting to get tired and I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just go to sleep and wait for Kim or something. When does this open? Did somebody tell me it opens on Wednesday, or am I making that up? So yawn. Maybe I'll go to Circle K and get an energy drink because I don't want to go to sleep yet. Yes, my sleep schedule is fucked, but honestly, do I care? I already am not sleeping well, so why did I come here? There's nothing for me here. I really want... Ooh, hello, who are you? Wait, how do I get up there? How do I get to the roof? I want to get up there. That's exciting. That's something exciting to do. Let me up! Let me up! Run. I'm very tired. How do I get on the roof? It's not this. This is where Kim is? No, this is where that lady is. Yeah. And leave, sorry. That's Kim's. Can I get in here and do I have to pay first? Oh no, I can get in here. Maybe I take shower now. Shower scene. Oh boy. Bathtub. This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Continue. Ah, the soapsome smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you. Ew, that's gross. Run yourself a bath. The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons. Undress, close your eyes, and submerge. The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks like sad duckies. Take the beer cans out. Now you're alone with your thoughts in the tub, but it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. Linger in the tub a little. Oh, I healed my health. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with teeny whirls as the water cools. Imagine something. You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take a lot more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature. Get out. The water line recedes as you stand. You're cold now, your clothes stick to your still moist skin. I did something. Alright, map, why are you yelling at me? Can I do this mirror thing again? Is that what you're telling me? We'll try again, why not? Failed! No more looking in the mirror. Alright. I know it hasn't been quite an hour, and it's a pretty boring episode, but actually I'm really tired. So I'm gonna either go to sleep or take an energy drink. You'll find out in part 3. If I'm wearing a different shirt, you know I went to bed and I had to sleep, and maybe it was good and maybe it was bad, but we'll see! Who knows? Alright, see y'all next time. Bye!